Welcome to A Moment with Vivacious, a freedom ride where we the people gather to build ourselves, our family, our community, and our nation. For the sound of America for progress has reached critical mass. Understanding that we must put aside our differences to focus on the greater good. This is a place of collaboration to rebuild and restore our nation. Welcome to A Moment with Vivacious. Well, hello. How are you this day? I want to say that we're live. We won't be long before you tonight. Of course, I'm in my beautiful home city, New Orleans, Louisiana, and just taking care of some family business. So I'm here and I'm loving it and I'm very distracted, but I'm excited. I hope you're excited and I hope you have done something to bring joy and excitement to somebody you know today. Well, we have a lot coming up. And since tonight we don't have a guest, we're going to start doing Saturday nights, probably the same time. And this Saturday night, we're going to do a live show. Okay. A lot of what we'll be doing on Saturday night is street interviews because Vivacious is going to be out on the streets in different cities. And of course, we're going to start in Atlanta. We're going to be at the Essence Festival. We're going to be at the Orange Blossom and in Tampa, Florida in September, Labor Day weekend. So we'll be bringing a lot. We have to go out to the people because you see, this is not my show. This is your show. Together, we're gonna bring this build this nation by bringing each other, even though we have differences. What we're gonna do, and how we're gonna get together, and how we're gonna make it work. And that's one way. We're gonna start on Saturdays, and we're gonna start live on different streets in different cities, doing interviews. And I think that we'll love it because we want Vivacious Speaks. We want the audience to know that Vivacious Speaks is the audience, and you is the voice of this nation, and the voice of this revolution. You are that voice. So hopefully you'll be able to, if you can't join us for those Sunday evening specials, and that's what we're going to call it, Sunday evening special. If you can't join us for that Sunday evening special, then don't stop joining us on Wednesdays. If you have something that you know that would help build families or build your community, build the neighborhoods again. I'm a hood girl. I was raised in the hood, and it was a privilege because hood wasn't negative. Hood was positive. Hood meant covering. We were the covering for one another. The adults was the covering for the children. The adults taught us. The adults, or we used to say, mind us, and we sure was respectful. So we really need hood back, where the community become one. And we're going to be talking about that Saturday night. So please tune in. We have a minister coming in. Last week it was Stop the Violence, and this week is Rebuilding Our Neighborhoods. And we have the perfect minister, the perfect guy to talk about that, Jermaine Reeves. So don't forget to tune in live on Saturday. It's always exciting. It's always a joy coming before you. But tonight, I just have a few things I want to say, and I won't keep you long. Wait till y'all see me this summer. I have a new haircut, but I'm excited about that too. But tonight I want to talk about not ignoring your heart, to follow your heart, to follow your heart, because your heart leads to purpose, your heart leads to fulfillment, and your heart leads to bringing it all to fruition. As people who's close to me, that are close to me, they know that I'm working on something I've been working on forever. And when I tell y'all, the biggest distractions have come when I'm almost finished, when I'm almost there, building a great team. Thank you to my employee that's on tonight. My love, thank you so much, Ken. I don't know if you want me to call you that on the screen, but thank you. Thank you to Joniah, who does an excellent job. Thank you to Nehemiah, who does an excellent job in publishing, helping publishing the company. Just great. I want to thank Ranting for managing the YouTube station. I want to thank Kristen for having to put up with me most of all, but for helping us even in studio. We're grateful, and I want to thank Zavia. I want to thank Zavia because she's taken to the road to in producing. So I want to thank those three producers, and we're glad that y'all here. But I'm working on something very, 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 because it's important to me. Let me say that. Thank you, Stephanie, for joining us tonight. It's so very important to me because this is not a talk show. Let's get that understand. This is a revolution. This is where we come as a people. Vivacious Speaks. That means lively, the lively part of America. We come here to meet, and we come here to meet and to speak and to grow. I'm gonna put up some posts. I hope some of y'all follow me on Facebook, but it's more important to be here. I'm gonna put up a post that talks about the fall, what came before the fall of the Roman Empire. And I'm telling you, if you go read about that, it's gonna be America. You're gonna see America today, and that's why it's very important for us to come together, for us to stand together, for us to begin to think. And tonight I want to talk about us us coming and not being distracted. Just this week, y'all, it was, like I was just saying this prayer, God, this last little piece of my life, I want it all for me. I want y'all to know everything came up distracting me from being on what I'm building, being on this road, um, to saving our nation, to encouraging you to save our nation. I have been on this road working hard, staying focused. And then quite a distraction came about. And I want you to know the first part of the distraction told me that wasn't for me. But everything else looked so much like everything I had ever desired and ever wanted. I ignored. I ignored my spirit. And I was slipping off, y'all, following my heart. And I just began to pray. I liked it. It made me smile all the time. And I just began to pray. And then in my prayer moment, one morning, I started remembering almost that first sentence, almost the first sentence. And it was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I said that to say sometimes we want something so badly that we set ourselves up and we walk right into destruction. And it's all because We didn't know what to do was right. We didn't know to follow our heart. And that's what would be was right. When you have set a moral standard for your life, when you have set a place and you say, my house, my heart is my house, my home will not be disturbed. I'm not compromising. I'm not compromising my peace. I want you to know nothing is that good to have your peace. I don't care how sweet it is. Don't judge a book by its cover. Open it up. Because when you come to that place that you believing in what you believing in and you working hard, because you see, when Vivacious Speaks, the New American Revolution, when I looked at my beautiful grandchildren, and my grandson had just been born, he's the baby of my grandchildren. And I said, my God, I was thinking about what he was going to grow up to be. If we don't do something, we all going to be something we don't want to be, and this nation will not be the nation that it is today in 20 years. My friend that's from another country, she said, this country, this is not a third world country. Why don't they look? America don't have the money that America used to have. And that's because we're losing focus. We just think the government, well, you think the government got money to just dish out. I know it sounds like I'm going from place to place, but all of this money is the biggest distraction that has hit this century. Everything is about a dollar. Everything. This country was the richest country in the world because we baby boomers worked. Hello? We baby boomers paid taxes. We don't think we need to pay taxes now. Well, where do you think the money gonna come from? Sila. Everybody do everything, and everything is about a dollar. I ask little children, what are you gonna do with your life? What are you gonna do when you grow up? I'm gonna get a job that pay the money. Mamas go to work and spend. We talked about that before. Spend hours away from their children because they got to get the money. Everybody want to be a millionaire, but like I always say, if everybody's a millionaire and you're so distracted, money is the biggest distraction. Nurses are working to make money. It's about my dollar. It's about my money. Give me my money. What about the patient? And I'm not beating up nurses. I'm just saying that because I'm a nurse. I want to talk about me first. But things distract you. I'm telling you, when you're on that road, something you like is gonna come along. If you're not paying attention, I wasn't paying attention. I was into that because I liked it until that moment came when I had to realize you took out the very thing that presented itself first, that let you know it destroyed. And the next thing that distract me, my daughter always said, Mama, you're not satisfied unless you're taking care of somebody. And you know what? She's right. I see Ranting said something. Thank you. You're welcome, Ranting. Um, And you know she's right. And someone very, very dear to me asked me to do something. Would you please do this for me? Nobody else is going to do it like you. So it made me feel obligated. And to be honest, it could have, to accomplish this in the fullness that she knows how I would have handled things, it could have been going on for years. And it was a great responsibility, a great responsibility. But I said yes. And that's one reason I'm in New Orleans today. I came to fulfill my word. But when I got here, I was walking down the hallway to get to her. I said, God, whatever you have to happen today. And without going into family drama, okay? That's the part y'all missing. I said, God, whatever you have to happen today, I'm gonna know that it's you, whatever it is. And when I got there, the person wasn't there. And I walked off smiling. Because you see, sometimes we get into stuff and we do stuff. Then we get obligated into other people's business. And God ain't never called us to do that. Or they don't even appreciate it. You do all that, wear yourself out, and that person don't even appreciate it. You going out of your way or appreciate trying to understand the sacrifice you had to make to do it. And I know that so many people who will hear this live will relate. We spend so much time, so much energy, so much love on people who only ask for more. So walking out, I said, God, that's my answer. I'm going to let the other people handle it. I drove 400 miles to fulfill that obligation. And I'm not sorry I came. Because if I hadn't come, I would have never experienced the freedom of being let free from that, from letting go. I would have never been able to let go. But when I turned around and walked out the hallway, I had a freedom. Because for me, it's very important that I keep my word. And people that have been in my life knows how I love them. They know my personality. They know I'm gonna do it all the way. I give it all my all. And like I said, if I had not come, it would have always been some what ifs. But when I turned there, and they knew she wasn't there. They knew who I was, but they let me walk all the way there, and it was like a show. The staff was like a show. Ha ha ha! I see. But guess what? You set me free. And so often, just like I ignored that voice, look, that person or that situation said straight up who they were. Like my daddy used to say, I don't lie to nobody. They didn't lie. They told me what it was for them. And it was like, you take it or you leave it. I said, I'm leaving it, but I didn't act like that. But I'm glad I came to that point. And today, I want us, when we're making our decisions, when we're getting involved, is it a part of your plan? Hi, Patricia. Is it a part of your plan? Can that situation or that person encourage you and help you to get to your goal, to meet your goal? Do you have to divert in any way? Does this personality fit? Because when you're pushing through the pain of the process is enough to deal with without any outside distractions. So remember what you're doing, remember where you're going, and try everything and everybody that comes to see if it's a part of pushing you through. I told you I wouldn't be long before you tonight, so be here Saturday if you can for the special Saturday special. It's gonna be Jermaine Reeves, and we're gonna talk about building community. We're gonna take all of those truths that Bishop talked about last week, and basically they don't know each other. I know both of them. They're bringing those truths together. He's bringing those truths together in his neighborhood to create a whole new world, and he's going back from the foundation of the hood and the people that made that. But it's always exciting to be before you guys. Get ready, because we'll have some more Saturday night specials. We'll have some more Saturday night specials. This won't be the first and only one. I'm so glad that you're excited to join, Patricia. I'm sorry we're not staying on long tonight. We were just talking about follow your heart. And sometimes when you're stuck in a place, Patricia, sometimes when you're stuck in a place and you don't know where my life going, what should I be doing now? What makes your heart happy? What was the best thing you ever did in life? What was the most fun thing you ever did? Do that. All right, Mackenzie, we're going to be closing out for the night. Thank you. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you Saturday night.